So y'all, this is Shalon Thomas. No AKA yet until I figure one out. Well, I don't have one. I don't know. So this is gonna be a segment I'm starting out. Test run, as you can see. None of my shit is organized in any particular way. I might not even be sitting. What I want to do is this brand new segment I want to call White Movie Black Critic. So basically what I'm gonna do is take a whole bunch of famous white movies and then I'm going to review them as a black man. And then I'm gonna see if A, is the movie good, and B, can it be remade as a black movie with a black audience. And in light of the new Blonde movie depicting Marilyn Monroe, I didn't watch the movie, but it made me go, hey, I should do something with Marilyn Monroe. She's a famous white person. White people love her, I think. I don't know, she's kind of old, low-key, but they made a movie about her, so somebody greenlit the shit. I know a little bit about Marilyn Monroe from, I think it was a movie with Michelle Williams, where she played her about a movie. I don't even remember the name of it, with Eddie Redmayne, and it was cool from what I remember, but I also remember it being a good insight into getting, I don't want to say gimmick, but definitely like a role, like put in a role and expected to play that role in your movies and in your personal life. And with Marilyn Monroe, she kind of got saddled with this sex symbol persona, and she made a lot of money and she got really famous, but it kind of fucked her up mentally because she kind of always had to be that, and every time she tried to do something else, no one would really give her the opportunity to do so. What I do want to watch though is one of Marilyn Monroe's most famous movies. I think it's probably the movie that really made her a star, quote unquote, and that is Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. So Gentlemen Prefer Blondes is with Marilyn Monroe, of course, and Jane Russell, I believe. Hang on, I'm finna do wiki have notes. Yeah, so Gentlemen Prefer Blondes is a movie starring Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell. It is a romantic comedy / musical, or maybe just a straight up musical. And the movie sort of depicts two showgirls, named Lorelai and what the fuck is her other name? Whoever Jane Russell's character is, I can't remember her name. I'm gonna look it up. Dorothy. So Lorelai and Dorothy are showgirls in the 1950s, and Lorelai, who's Marilyn Monroe's character, is very much like City Girls before City Girls was the thing, and Dorothy is kind of like the young Miami, like she really don't, actually no, she's the JT, because she's actually, even though she would like a nigga with money, but that's not her main goal. She rather like actually love a motherfucker for who he is. And Marilyn Monroe's the young Miami type where she like, nah nigga, you fucking me, you better have some money. No broke dick allowed. So she is currently dating the simpiest nigga who ever simped. He probably simp prime. This is probably if they had to go back in time and find a simp nigga and to extract his DNA to clone all the other simp niggas to come after him, he is probably the simp nigga that they use the DNA from. Him and Lorelai is engaged to get married, and his dad is not really fucking with it because clearly she married this nigga for his money. So he says to Lorelai to go to Paris. I guess so they can get eloped in Paris because his dad don't fuck with her. So they have to kind of do it in secret, and he gives her the money to get a hotel and get a ticket, a boat ticket no less. Who the fuck takes a boat? I don't even know where they're at. They're somewhere. I don't even know where but they're apparently somewhere close enough to take a boat to fucking Paris. As they're on the boat, Dorothy is basically running through niggas left and right. She runs through the whole Olympic swim team. She runs through a couple detectives. Like, she's just having a ball. She's just like, penis over here, penis over there, penis over here, penis over there. And Marilyn Monroe literally is sitting down. There's one scene where she sits down and she's literally breaking down like all the rich niggas on the boat. and trying to figure out which one to set up Dorothy with. And it's kind of a tangent, but it's a weird performance from Marilyn Monroe because it's not really acted well, but she kind of, like, her physicality kind of fits what it's going for. Like, it's one of them things where, like, it's like a Channing Tatum effect. Like, Channing Tatum, when he first started as acting, he really wasn't good at acting. He kind of got good later on, and that's kind of how I see this movie with Marilyn Monroe. This is her breakout role. She's not bad in it, but I can tell that it's kind of just her being her to an extent. There was a separation between how she would talk to the dude versus how she would talk to Dorothy, and that was to me very important because I needed to feel like, okay, she's playing this like ditzy, over-sexual character with him. With Dorothy, she's a lot more serious. She's a lot, way smarter. But then she also does some dumb shit, so I'm like, are you, what? I can't tell, like, where are you kidding and where you're not, but I kind of just said fuck it at a point and just went along for the ride. Spoiler alert. Set her up with this kid to have dinner, but also at the dinner is this detective dude. I forgot his name, so he's gonna be Detective Dude, who was apparently following Lorelai because he gets hired by Simp Dude's dad to find out if Lorelai is really who she says she is, or she for the streets like he figures she is. And he sits at the table, starts chopping up with Dorothy, and of course Dorothy's like, ooh, fine nigga dick, let's go. And they kind of have a little flingy fling, and Lorelai also hits it off with this old monocle wearing ass nigga. He looked like a real life version of the Monopoly Man. Like, if the Monopoly Man like let himself go, Lorelai and Monopoly Man hit it off. And even though Monopoly Man is straight up married, and I'm talking about married as in he tells her like, I'm married, Lorelai is still just like flirting her ass off, gets a dance with this nigga, and I'm like, damn, you messy. Like, what the fuck? You going to get married, my nigga? Like, why is you doing all this shit? So Dorothy and Detective Dude start smashing. Lorelai meets the wife of the Monopoly Man and decides that I should not only keep flirting with this woman's husband, but I also should figure out a way to finesse her tiara away from her via her husband. Now granted, it's not her tiara as in he bought it for her. It's her tiara as in it's a family heirloom passed down throughout her family. So I don't understand how she went from, I'm gonna finesse this nigga to get some shit that he doesn't even own. Lorelai then goes to Monopoly Man and is like, you know, I had so much fun these last 2 trips. Mr. Monopoly Man, yours is so handsome. If you were 20 years longer, 20 years younger, I would definitely have sex with you and you'd have all your babies. He's like, God damn, my Lord, I wish my dick still worked. I would just love the opportunity to stick it inside you. I'd die right on her spot. And she was like, well, you can do the next best thing and give me your wife's tiara. And he's like, wait, whoa, what? Do what? What the fuck you just say? So he basically tells her the same shit I was thinking is like, no, cause I just met you and it doesn't belong to me. And granted, this is a good line, but it's such an ain't shit line. He's like, yeah, I get the tiara. It's like, I think it's a fair trade, cause I get the tiara, but she gets to have you for a lifetime. I was like, what? What kind of fucking Jedi? What? But this shit worked. This next thing you know, this nigga is stealing the tiara, and I'm like, bruh, why? And the private detective dude is like, all right, bet. He takes pictures of her stealing, pictures of her getting the tiara, having the tiara in her possession. He then takes those pictures to the wife, and the wife is like, yo, fucks my tiara. It's like, Rose like, I don't have your tiara. And then she's like, yeah, you do, bitch. Quit playing with me. I'll fire your ass up in this goddamn boat. And Marilyn Monroe's like, alright, I do got your tiara, but only cause your husband gave it to me. I ain't steal it. And the private detective dude was like, I'm pretty sure you stole it. I don't understand, like, you money hungry as fuck. We already know you goddamn scamming Simpmaster 5000. So all of this shit is irrelevant. Then Dorothy's like, bitch, you better get that motherfucking tiara back. I ain't still playing with me. You fucking on my dick. And she was like, I ain't got the motherfucking tiara. I ain't giving that shit back. That nigga gave it to me. I ain't giving that shit back. Her ass needs to keep better control of her nigga. I was about to say Marilyn. Lorelai finally decided to give the tiara back, only to find out that bitch is gone. So now they can't give his shit back, and they like, fuck it, we gotta get the fuck off this motherfucking boat. She also tells the private detective dude, because she fucking with her friend, he can kick rocks, even though he really like her for real. And they get off and they go to Paris. Now granted, they don't really have no money. Their taxis is like Speakeasy, I think. No, it was at a bar. I think it was a bar outside. Anyway, they do a musical number basically. To me, it's the best musical number, second best. I'll get to the other best. But and I'm skipping some other musical numbers, but they was kind of trash. So I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna skip these. That gives them, I guess, the idea to put on a show in Paris to make up the money so they can stay at the hotel. Simpmaster comes to the show and he's like, Lorelai, please take me back. I'm having nightmares about your breasts in my face and I can't even lick them. Please come back. And she's like, fuck, nigga, nope, fuck, nigga, nope, fuck, nigga, nope, fuck, nigga, nope. So she like, hey, watch this next number and I'll tell you what you need to do to win me back. And that number is the iconic Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. And the song is pretty good. See this shit? Look, that's why I can't get nothing done. The song is pretty cool. I know it's iconic and all of that shit. I can't really tell if Marilyn Monroe can sing or not. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't tell if she can really act. I can't tell if she can really sing. She can't really dance. I mean, and she's attractive-ish, I guess. Like, again, a lot of what I think makes Marilyn Monroe is just her being herself and able to kind of exude that confidence and the sashaying and the lips and the fucking hair. I think it's kind of like a combination of everything. I don't think it's like she's a legitimately good actor. I mean, she's not terrible, but like, I don't think it's like, oh, she's just a great actor putting in this great performance and evoke all this emotion. I think it's really just, she's fine and she kind of just has that pizzazz and charisma all on her own. So after the number, Simpmaster's trying to grow at least half a testicle. You know what? I don't care if I'm hard as fucking tensile steel. I'm not gonna be with you, Lorelai, if you're just gonna sing about how much you just want me for my money. And he waddled his bitch ass away. Then the dad shows up along with the wife of Monopoly Man to be like, bitch, you thought I was playing? I'm finna hunt your ass down for my motherfucking tiara, ho. And Lorelai was like, oh, that saggy titty bitch, I told you I ain't have your motherfucking tiara. And he's like, because somebody stole it before I can pawn it. And she was like, bitch, you better find it or I'm gonna take your ass to court. She's like, bitch, I don't know where it's at, so you can take my raggedy ass to court. Her and Dorothy go to court along with the private detective being there. And before they go into the court, the private detective runs into the fat Monopoly Man. And the fat Monopoly Man is like, yo, what's going on, bruh? Hey, tell Lorelai my bad. You know, I ain't mean to take the shit back, but in real honesty, it was never mine to give away. I just wanted to fuck, bruh. Like, I just got horny as shit. You know, my dick ain't worked in 35 years, and that shit just jumped a little when she got winked at me. So I'm just doing what I can to get my dick wet. But yeah, she can't keep this tiara though, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to finagle this shit back to my wife. So the private detective's like, oh shit, you know, Lorelai was telling the truth. So so she goes to Dorothy and is like, yo, I need you to buy me some time so I can find money, figure out where the hell Monopoly Man hit the tiara. So Dorothy shows up as Marilyn Monroe. It does a very like eerily good job of fucking like doing a Marilyn Monroe impression, like very, very well. So it's just pandemonium in the motherfucking courtroom. The judge is like, what the fuck is going on? She does Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend in it, and Lily rips off in her showgirl outfit, doing the dances and shit, singing the song, and so it's just like, it's a musical number. So the judge is like, alright, y'all quit with this bullshit. Your ass is finna go to jail for this damn tiara. But just in the nick of time, private detective shows up. He's like, with the Monopoly Man. Private detective shows up with the Monopoly Man. He's like, yo, this motherfucker gave her the motherfucking tiara. He's like, oh wait, what? Nigga, you said we was going to the bar. Then the wife shows up. She's like, nigga, is that true? He's like, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Then the private detective pulls out little satchel shit that the Monopoly Man had the tiara in it. He gives the tiara to Lorelai. No, he gives the tiara to fucking fake Lorelai. And she's like, bet, let me call real Lorelai, who at this point is trying to finesse Simp Master to give her the money in case they can't figure out where the fucking tiara is. Lorelai finds out that, Dorothy hits her. Lorelai's like, nah, we good. You ain't gotta fuck this nigga. Or you ain't gotta marry this nigga. So she literally goes, alright, nah, we good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the money. I still wanna marry you though, cause you rich and you stupid as fuck. They head into the courtroom. They get cut off by the dad of Simp Master. And the dad is basically like, you raggedy bitch. Get the fuck away from my son and get out of my life. And she like, nope. I fucked this nigga 4 times. He is pussy whipped to the death. He will never be free of my grip. And basically dad was like, fuck. Alright, whatever. And they get married. So Lorelai returns the tiara to Fat Monopoly Man. Dorothy gets married to the private detective, and they all live happily ever after. The end. It's very important to have those notes are very important. I think they could make this movie again. Cast Journey Smollett as the Marilyn Monroe character and Taylor Page as Jane Russell's character. Because I don't know if either one of them, I know Journey can sing. I don't know if Taylor Page can sing. I know she can rap from the Kendrick shit, so she can definitely do that. But I think they would be a good fit, man. I would like this. I would definitely see it. I would definitely see it. Like, I think that shit would be lit as fuck. So Hollywood, y'all get on that. But that's it for this video, man. I really enjoyed the movie. So I would definitely one, to recommend you watch the white version. Definitely recommend a rebooted black version. And what do y'all want me to talk about next? But anyway, y'all like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Or don't. I don't really care, man. If y'all watching this shit, I appreciate that. That's enough for me. But till next time, y'all be safe. Hugs, not drugs.